We got a couple, thought starters here for you guys to talk, but.
All right, cool. You guys ready? We got some plays. Let's look at some plays here. First play that we have got here is a PBU in the Super Bowl against Demaryius Thomas, rest in peace, former teammate. This is awesome. Walk me through everything going on.
Yeah, so you go back to the start of that formation. So they put the running back on the backside of Peyton. Peyton moves him over to the front side. You pause it right here. They ran this same play, this same formation, this same action earlier in the season in the same spot on the field.
Really?
So like you guys, I mean, at this part of the field, what they're trying to do is, hey, it was like 3rd and 12 or something. Can we get a dirty first down?
Right.
In your mind, it's like, I've seen this, and then how quickly, like right here when they switch them, you knew. We called it Patriots.
How good of a feeling is that, though? Like when you know exactly what's happening and that's awesome.
Yeah. What's the funniest part is I have a notebook for that game that I wrote that down in. So it was funny. It's, you always talk about watching tape. It's like, if you can find one play where it comes to be true, it's worth it. So here we go. Is this you on Blake Bortles?
Oh, yeah.
So this is what? This is for you to have 20 and a half sacks.
For the second time, yeah. This was like right at the end of the game.
Did you get a safety on that too?
Yes. This is a good story from this. So this was a game where I was fortunate enough. I had some fun with the Jaguars over the years. This is my third sack of the game. And, like the stats on like a stat line have all tackles, tackle for loss, PBU sack. I had every single stack. The only one with a 0 was safety. And this was right at the end of the game, and I looked over at the ref, and I said, come on, man, give it to me. He said, I got to take it to review. So he puts up the safety. They go to the review. He comes back over to me. As he's walking back out to give the call, before he turns on his mic, he looks at me, and he just goes, and I was like.
How great were those cleats that you had on?
Dude.
I'm telling you.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah. Those are the best cleats they ever made.
Man.
We're like best friends.
My man. Maybe you did this, maybe you didn't. I went on eBay for multiple years after and bought old pairs of them, and I didn't realize, but I bought them so late that they fell apart in the Arizona heat as I started to wear them at the end of my career.
Gosh.
Those are the best cleats ever worn.
Ever made.
No question. This guy does know ball. Hall of Famer for a reason. 2015 NFC Championship, blowout. You guys are crushing them on your way. And then I think something happens post-play, but let's go back.
You see that guy fell. And the worst part about the whole thing is if you rewind it, he falls out, and then watch me. I had apologized. I pushed the lady out of the way. I didn't even know I did it.
You're trying to help a man who just fell.
He fell
6 feet.
He fell out of the stands, and he landed right on his back. And I remember he was literally right in front of me, and you should have seen his face.
What did it look like?
His face was like, we're going to the Super Bowl. My back hurts really badly. How am I on the field?
Who is this person looking down
at me? And I'm
at
definitely going to be in trouble.
Oh, that's crazy.
He fell out, and then the security guard.
Like,
look at the security guard coming in. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I actually have something to do today."
Yeah. Oh yeah, that guy has no clue what's going on.
Well, he think about it, that guy's got the hardest job all game. You can't watch the game. You got to watch the crowd. And at the end of the game,
you just got a pick six right behind him. He can't even see it. He doesn't know what's going on.
It's like this guy's Super Bowl. He gets to do something in the game. He's pumped.
This guy's down for the count. Dude, he hit hard.
Yeah, you should have heard it.
Oh, my
Then the security guard was right there. So, I mean, just really good stadium operations by the Carolina Panthers. Okay, here, talk to me about this. I know. Hang on. Pause this right here. I'm going to talk about this play because this ruined my day. So this is 2011 playoffs, right?
Yes.
And I'm from Cincinnati.
How did this ruin your day?
I'm from Cincinnati.
Okay.
I'm sitting in the basement with my buddies, watching this. Andy Dalton playing great, going to the playoffs, got a stacked team. We go play this team down in Houston, and then this kind of was a, we didn't talk about it. I remember sitting in the basement being
I almost trip at the 10-yard line.
You didn't have the right.
I almost go down.
You know what it is? You didn't have the right cleats.
No, I didn't have the right cleats. This was kind of the play that started everything. My rookie year was not like great by any means, especially the beginning of it. I struggled badly my rookie year. Second half of the season started to pick it up a little bit, but this play, so I throw my hands up, and you'll see 90% of the time I'm throwing my hands up, and the ball's not even coming near me. So I'm just trying to be a fly swatter. This one actually hit both of my hands and kind of dribbled down just a little bit, and I corralled it to my body, and then clearly running like a baby giraffe with no coordination whatsoever, almost fell. No clue how to celebrate or do anything, just pure elation. Houston had never been to the playoffs before, had never won a playoff game, and so to be able to play a piece in bringing something to Houston for the first time was really, really special, and I'll never, ever forget that day. Oh, this is unbelievable. 24 tackles in a single game. Tied for the most ever. Also had a pick in this game. Talk me through 24 tackles in a game.
Well, I'll tell you what, this clip right here doesn't tell the story of that game because it was pouring rain.
Doesn't look
so
great. It looks
so early
pretty-
in the game,
looks
it's like,
pretty
hey,
dry.
this is a beautiful game for Christmas, and now look at this play. It's like perfect timing. It was pouring rain, so it just turned into a run fest.
Dude, that is all I picture. Go back like 2 seconds. That's all I picture when I picture Luke Kuechly. Just flying downhill on a stretch out the front side and destroying a running back.
It was, as the game went on, it was, like I said, all runs, and it was so nasty that the ball was hard to throw downfield. So it was all checkdowns.
Yeah.
So it just lend itself to being a backer, and the check down is always primarily tackled by the inside backer.
Yeah.
So it was like a
Were you a
match made in heaven for me.
Were you a guy who went and checked afterwards with your stats guy to be like, hey, it was actually 24 tackles, not 23? Or
You know what? Thomas and I would always sit next to each other on the bench, and we could always look up at Bank of America Stadium.
Yeah.
You knew where the tackle stats are. And so it was always an ongoing game between Thomas and I of who's got more tackles, who's having more of an impact on the game.
Yeah.
Thomas had a pick in this game, and I think he had 16 or 17 tackles too. So
You guys were a hell of a combo.
and I'll tell you what, the best part about this team was our defensive line was serious.
Nasty.
They were big, physical, and no one ever got to the second level that year. So Thomas and I were largely free the whole game. Uh-oh, you playing offense here?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, we got a second rest in peace teammate here, Ryan Mallett. Great guy. He puts this ball in a spot where literally only I can get it. All I had to do was put my hands out, and it dropped directly into the breadbasket. Thankfully, to get a knee down, didn't know if I did or not, but celebrated like I did, try and sell it. I had 2 personal fouls on punts in this game, so I had to make up for it. We put in a block this week specifically for me because we saw a weakness in the A-gap, and they let me go for it. And the first time I missed by 1/4 of an inch and wiped out the kicker. So I said, I got this, just give me one more shot at it. The next one, I did the exact same thing. So I scored a touchdown and got a sack strip. So I made up
How
for it.
many times did they split you out like that?
Split out, I did that one. I had one from inline. I had one
Okay.
from the fullback where I motioned out into the flat and caught one in the flat. But everybody knows what's happening here.
Well, how many touchdowns did you have? I mean, they knew Vrabel was going to
I
get
had
he
5.
a ton. You had
I
5?
had 5
on
that year.
offense?
3 on offense.
You had 3 on offense in 1 year?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I mean, that literally was like backyard football.
What
where,
are you thinking when the ball's in the air right there? Don't drop it.
Please, God. Yeah, just please, for the love of God. Like, every offensive guy. And I'm also thinking about, like, we got Andre Johnson on the sideline.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I drop this, people are going to be like, can we put the Hall of Famer
Yeah.
in that could actually catch the ball? It was cool. It was like playing backyard
Yeah, I
football.
mean, that's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
All right, they've got some questions for us to talk ball.
Okay.
Apparently, they think we can't come up with them on our own, so that's fine. What do you admire most about each other's game? I don't think we want to sit here and wax poetically about each other. I am a huge fan of everything that you did, your Hall of Fame career, everybody talks about your wisdom and how smart you were and your studying, and it's literally legendary, but I think that gives such a lack of credit to your athleticism and
Thank
your
you.
physicality.
Thank you.
And
Not
what
just a
you were
lunch
able
pail
to-
guy.
Yeah, like everybody's like, he was the smartest dude ever. He studied hard. He knew where they were. I was like, yeah, but you still got to go tackle
Yeah, you
dudes
gotta
on the
get the
field.
guy.
Yeah, so I very much admired that.
Well, thank you, JJ.
Yeah. What do you see in today's game that you are in awe of?
You know what I think it is how spread out everything is. Back when we were playing, when I first started playing, it was downhill run game, compressed formations, big slow guys on the outside, and now it's like spread guys out. You got to watch Fred Warner cover receivers in the slot, and the athletic ability that these backers have now is very different than when I first got in the NFL. And quite frankly, I'm glad that I was part
Same.
of that group, because the athletic ability and the ability for these teams to spread guys out and create space and make big guys cover little guys
Yeah.
is a little intimidating.
I always talk to guys, and I'm like, the biggest play in my rookie year was lead week. Like, everybody just ran
Yeah,
downhill,
Bob.
lead week, ace ice, straight downhill. And I was like, that was perfect for me. I'd backdoor block, and I'd be back in the backfield. It'd be great. Today's game is such a completely different game from that standpoint. I think this is the same question as what's the biggest difference between when you entered the league in the NFL, the way it's played?
When you talk about that lead play, it used to be, like you said, 2 back, and then now you could probably talk about how different it is with Kyle Shanahan, Ben Johnson, Sean McVay. wide zone and how you play it as a defensive lineman on the front side and the back side of that look.
Yeah, exactly. I had Gary Kubiak, who was underneath that Shanahan tree, who ran a lot of that, so I saw it in practice. So for me, when I was young enough and fast enough, on the back side of a zone is actually where I wanted to be because I could get back and chase it down. As long as somebody set the edge on the front side and turned it back for a quarter of a second, I would have a chance to get there. Whereas the front side, that's where more of the double teams ended up coming from, where you get those piggyback blocks where they can knock your hip off, and that's tough. What, for you, was your favorite play? Because you're a TFL king. So what's your favorite play to go downhill for a TFL?
Oh, man. You know what it was? On the back side of one back power. If we're playing defense and we're looking at the formation, it's slot, tight end attached, outside receiver, and then the back is offset. So, you know, like the top run concepts are like inside zone, but no one really runs that, or it's like front side gap scheme. So if that backside guard pulls, you're largely
and you're just
see, on the backside of that, because the safety would come, force it, TD would spill the guard, and then it would be clean on the backside. So that was probably one of my favorite formations because whether it was run or pass, you're pretty much clean to the ball.
It's
fun, isn't it? Now you're getting excited because you're thinking about it in your head.
I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking about the front side of that and how I have to play the double team because the double team's going to sit there, and you're going to have to follow the puller around. Oh, good times, man. Good times. Do you miss it?
Oh, yeah. How fun is that?
It's the best.